Right. So, only objective now is get 7.5 million net worth by year's end. Are in economic prosperity, so maybe we can do this. Keep the dividend up as high as we physically can go. Oh god, stop reducing my dividend, Jesus. Damn it! Fuck you! Oh, nah. Okay, so the P8 is available, which has near perfect reliability. It's very cheap to maintain, poor acceleration, but it likes hills. This is actually really good. Compare it to the... It's the same price to buy, but it's cheaper to maintain. It's got better stats apart from its poor acceleration. So it's actually, for freight, it is actually really good. Lower top speed, but actually better in terms of speed, apart from bad acceleration. Not very good for passengers, because passengers only find it acceptable. The Duke now is kinda slow at pulling these things, but... like, it'll do, but... Really? God damn it. Oh god, I need this victory point. Boom times! That's good. Right. I don't think we need to buy any more shares. Because we should... yeah, we should do it. Oh, okay, it's crashed. So we can actually get our first P8. Andravida is a medium station, so that's fine. Right. I would have liked to upgrade this to a large station, but as I tried in the past, it just doesn't want to work. The ground is not flat enough. Because unfortunately I built it like right next to a hill. And even like demolishing the service tower and whatnot, it just doesn't work. That textile mill is still making very good money. There also are a hell of a lot of passengers in Kalamata, which is why this hotel's making a fortune. Same with like the restaurant. Where's the tavern? Oh, there it is. Making small money. So we've done the net worth goal. For some reason our net worth drops by like 1 million at the end. Another big step towards a medal. Grabbing opportunities is what makes you such a great player. Congratulations for this victory point. Your net worth exceeds what is expected. Nice. Increase our salary. We are still in economic boom, so that's good for the company. Right, so we've got 7 out of 8, so we do have a silver, if nothing else. And there's going to be 4 more opportunities, and we have to get at least 3 for gold, so we're only allowed 1 more fail. I still want my suspension bridge, but I suppose it's not as vital anymore. Okay, wow, that was an unprofitable train. Tricolor to Larissa. That shouldn't be unprofitable. Sparta to Kalamata. I suppose I don't really need this anymore. And also, just out of interest, quite a bit of a slope there, but hoping that this is still going to be quicker. I can't afford it. Yeah, tunnel isn't really feasible at this point. Right, Sparta to Kalamata is an old train. Kalamata Pyrgos. Once again, congratulations on your net worth. Now, you might have heard before that money makes money. There's another victory point in this story. By the end of the scenario, which is little more than 10 years ahead, you must have turned a lot of this net worth into cash. Have 7.5 million in player cash for a victory point. Ow! Okay, so basically, we're going to need either a hell of a lot of dividends, and 7.5 million in dividends means that we're going to have to pay out like $48 a share. Wow, okay. Yes, we can't just do it on dividends alone. Because we'd have to pay like $45 out, and we only have like 15 years, which means we have to pay out. So basically, we're going to have to sell shares, and we're not going to make. Right. So at some point I'm just going to have to sell all the shares in my company, which will bankrupt the share price. But fortunately we do have until the end of the scenario. But realistically this is going to be something I fail at, which means I'm going to have to do everything else. I can't really see that happening. But right now, that is actually our only objective. We are in an economic boom, so I'm kind of hoping the company becomes more profitable, but economic boom fading, just my luck. I don't know why, but the company is just not making much money. I could do with a fast train that passengers find cool or acceptable, or not acceptable, but like they find that it looks cool or is quite fast. Because right now the Duke is just, it's still okay, but it's just not quite good enough. Also, it suffers on the hills. I think realistically I probably want to upgrade most of these trains to P8s now. The 20th century is upon your company. Founded almost 50 years ago and covering major cities, you are already part of Greek history. Now for a victory point, do become really ubiquitous. What we expect from you at this point is a legendary train traffic in the country, even if just for a year. And we have until the end of the scenario to do this. And I believe that what it means by that, is that at any point in the scenario, we have to haul 700 loads in a year. And if you look, we're only doing just over half of that. Yeah! There are still going to be 2 more possible victory points. Which we're going to need both of those victory points and either 7.5 million in cash or 700 loads for gold. My money is on we're not going to get gold. We have to hope we don't get like another recession or something. Which is dividend even further. Can I refinance this bond? I don't think I can. Yeah, no, we can't because it would be 9% anyway. So, oh well. I guess it's not important, really. As long as the company makes a profit. Right. So, with that in mind. We are going to need to make connections to basically everywhere and increase and just get a shitload of trains. Can I just like regular bridge across that? I can't. I'm going to need a suspension bridge. Damn. Okay. The problem is there's quite a lot of hills around here. Excuse me. Right, we can finally get to like Chalkidna though, I do believe. Could even get to Zirakori. I do kind of need more money, which I do want to issue stock, but then that would hurt us quite a bit. The company just isn't profitable enough. Okay, this textile mill is no longer making money. Not really surprised by that. Everything else is making money. Right, that gives us a bit more money to bump up the dividend, if at least temporarily. Buy back some shares. Can we feasibly possibly connect? We could connect to there maybe, but there are hills in the way. It's not an easy scenario, this. Until the 1890s hit, I was thinking things are going well. Since then, with the bigger car loads slowing the trains down, and recessions and losing access to Thessaly, company just doesn't make as much money. The goals have increased in difficulty. So let's just get 2 trains going like so. Don't know if these are going to make money, but as long as they haul stuff, then that's okay. Yeah. Cramdy. Yeah, let's connect to Cramdy actually. Avoid the hill somehow. Wow, I actually have no idea how I'm going to avoid this hill. That's alright. And we're out of cash. God damn it. Also kind of need a large station in Cramdy because it's sort of spread out. Once again, basically the only thing that we can haul really is passengers. That's 200,000 for a train. Suspend the dividend, god damn it. We really do need money. We're in economic prosperity, but it doesn't feel like we're making that much money. And we probably really aren't, to be honest. Yeah, the company's just not profitable at all. It's not interest, because interest has kind of stayed constant. It's just we're not making enough revenue. Expenses are increasing, yes. But the revenue isn't enough. Okay, so last year we hauled 410 cars. So we basically need to... Yes, it's only slightly more than half what we need. Just have to connect to like everywhere and anywhere, really. Tool and die. Well, actually, well, it is making money. Ooh, that distillery's not doing so good. Neither is this brewery. Might have to sell these. Textile mill has just opened up. Too expensive to buy, so it's not really worth buying anyway. I don't know why the company's not as profitable. Duke is no longer available to buy. The Sterling is still available to buy after 33 years. And so is the Fairley after like 41. The P8 has better fuel economy and is cheaper to maintain, so in theory it should be more profitable than the Duke. Just need to connect everywhere, haul everywhere. How many Dukes do we have? I mean, I've still got 10 Dukes, okay, that's a bit of an issue. Wow. Yeah, I don't really know what to do at this point. I can't see us doing that. Maybe we can do this. Maybe. And then we have to do the other two things. Which I believe is connect to Thessaloniki and Ioannina once you get access to Epirus and Macedonia. And that gets us access to everywhere on the map, so obviously once we start connecting all these places, that gets us a bit more money. Economy's slowing. So the share price is going to drop. But that's like pretty late game that you get access to those places, so that's not ideal anyway. kind of hoping for more trains. Okay, so all Dukes are now upgraded to P8s, which means that basically all my trains are now P8s. Right. In economic normal, with no dividends, I can't see us doing 7.5 million in cash. No, we only hold 400 loads that year, so just gotta connect to everywhere. This is insane. Can I just bridge? I can actually just bridge across it normally. I don't need a suspension bridge. Huh, that's actually kind of annoying to know. It means that I could have just connected to Chalkidna like ages ago. Also, possibly get electric trains in a bit, although the 2D2, I don't think the 2D2 is going to be worth it, because we'd have to electrify all our track, which would cost 10 million! Granted, we do have like 3,500 miles of track. Okay, so Chalkidna, and then like Chalkidna to buy. How's that lumber mill doing? Do I still own it? Yeah, I still own it, and it is actually making lumber. So, interesting. Did I build maintenance and service? Yes, I did. Okay. I didn't build any there, though. Yeah, still only hauling, like, 400 loads a year. Okay, the 2D2 is actually available. It's slightly faster than the P8. Cheaper to maintain, cheaper to buy. But we would need electric track, which I think at this moment in time is not really an option. Okay, Farsala. Yeah, we can connect to Farsala. With a medium station as well. So yeah, I think we're just going to stick to steam because electric is not really an option at this point. Too expensive. Just concentrate on getting the 700 loads. I might well have to give up on player cash and just focus all our efforts on 700 loads. And also that's not going to be a very profitable train at all. Kind of disappointed with that. Lamia. Where is Lamia? There it is. Okay. Does she possibly even... Ooh, no, that is not an option. That is a nasty hill. Probably why I did it in the first place. Saying that... Need money, but then we can get to Graditsa. Maybe. Actually, no, I just realised. It's easier to just go along here to Graditsa. Oh, great. A recession ahead. Greece, can you sort your economy out, please? It's woeful in this scenario. To be fair, it's kind of bad at present, but... Ah, dear. Never mind. I don't think. Yeah, it's not going to hold much. But it's going to hurt my haulage even further. So that year, they actually increased the salary, so we hauled 442. Yeah, so not even, just under 2/3 of the way there. But we're now in a recession, which is going to hurt us even more. Can I just normal bridge across here? No, it has to be a suspension. Damn. Well, we could go Chalkidness as Zyrakori. I really want this gold, but I do not see it happening. Also, this needs a water tower. Okay. Yeah, I need to build more maintenance and service all over the place. God damn it! Ah, the Class 500 is available, and passengers find it acceptable. It is actually a bit faster. It's more expensive. It's not as reliable, but it's got better acceleration. It is faster. Not as good on hills. But for flat land, could be worth upgrading to that. Wow, the S3 is actually woeful on hills. So upgrade all S3s to Class 500s would cost 2.2 million. Can almost afford that. There we go. The Class 500 is actually good on hills, so it also actually will increase our haulage because it is just a faster train in general. And it doesn't have like really poor acceleration or anything, so in terms of haulage this year, 450, so it is going up, but it's still only 2/3 of the way there. And some of our trains just aren't making money. Ha. That's not going to happen. 7.5 million cash. I'm just going to connect to everywhere and anywhere, really, at this point. Even if it's just a tiny little village. Normally 700 loads isn't actually that much, because I've done games in like modern times where it's like 2,000 loads per year, but I suppose in modern times there's a lot more industry, and to be honest, this map is, because obviously it's Greece, it does take a long time to kind of get anywhere, not just because the trains are quite slow, but to get from like the south to the north, you've got to go along a very sort of snaking route. It's not just a direct route. Again, the suspension bridge will help, but it's not really an option at this moment. Anyway, we built in Methone. So Methone to Kalamata. Hopefully that'll hold some stuff. Yeah. Just every little bit helps. We could also actually connect to Calavita. Though that's not going to be easy because it is like right on a hill. But then that would be like everywhere in the Peloponnese connected to. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Granted, we don't have enough money. About 4-5% gradient. Yeah, that gradient's not too bad actually. We just need more money. Economy back on track, that's good. I've basically given up on this. So I could actually just issue off a load of stock, but I don't want the share price to go too low. Really, the share price should be like $50, but it's been dragging around like the 35-40 mark for quite some time now, which is obviously not good. Right, so let's get that going to and from Petrai. Is that weapons factory even still there? No, it's actually disappeared. It was so unprofitable that it's just disappeared. The paper mill is not profitable. The furniture factory is still somehow there. But they're both not making any money. Okay, that's kind of odd. So let's get this going. Not going to make much money, but every little helps. And with a maximum gradient of 4%, that's fine. How are we doing for haulage? Ooh! We're getting there, because we might actually do 600 loads this year. Is there anywhere else I can